Fuck Piccolo and fuck you too. Piccolo is a trash teacher, and Goku is Gohan's real father. So essentially, the nameless Namekian traveled to Earth, and essentially, he wanted to become God of Earth. So essentially, he had to expel the evil out of his body. So the nameless Namekian's good side became God, and the Namekian's evil side became the antithesis to God Piccolo, which is essentially the Dragon Ball's world of the devil, right? Essentially, the Namekians are a type of demon in the Dragon Ball world, obviously, but they're also based off slugs and named after slugs. Also, the demon clansmen which Piccolo founded are named after instruments and they're just evil Namekians. But that's besides the point. So essentially, Piccolo has a kid asexually by laying an egg, which is essentially booting like what sea sponges do and sea stars do. So Namekians, despite being masculine, don't really have a gender similar to animals like sea sponges and sea stars, like in SpongeBob. But basically, that's besides the point. Piccolo names his kid Piccolo Jr., who we'll call Piccolo since Piccolo is dead. Piccolo's uncle God teaches his student Goku how to fly, which defeats Piccolo, except the problem with that, Piccolo is a demon clansman, so he absolutely hates and wants to kill Goku, and that's his mission, even hereditary, because that's what his father wanted to do. Since Goku's former mentor Roshi defeated Piccolo, Goku's race invades Earth and are evil, so Piccolo uses his new technique, the Demon Nail Gun, to kill Goku deliberately and maliciously in front of Goku's son Gohan, which is okay, but Goku wanted to self-sacrifice himself, which saved Earth from, Goku's race, right? But the problem was Piccolo did it with ulterior motives to kill Goku and in front of Goku's son, which I understand, sometimes you have to do what you have to do when the going gets rough. Except the problem is that Piccolo decides to train Gohan in case more members of Goku's race decide to invade Earth because Piccolo wants to rule the world, right? So he abuses Goku's son by training him for 6 months and training him for another 6 months. Except the problem is that the first 6 months Piccolo doesn't train Gohan. Gohan, who was a 4-year-old child, well, technically three, but Shonen Jump made him change it to four, to make Gohan more relatable to an older audience of kids, right? Money, right? Multimillionaires. But that's besides the point. Gohan, who is 40 years old, a toddler, has to survive in the wild for 6 months in order to get Piccolo's training. And the only thing Gohan learns from Piccolo is the Demon Flash technique, not a Demon Nail Gun, a Demon Flash. Which, I mean, is a baby bitch ass version of the Demon Nail Gun, which doesn't even penetrate its opponents. No didn't. Now the only techniques Piccolo teaches that are useful to Gohan is how to use a sword because Gohan's student 30 years later in the future is able to kill a main villain by using a sword to bisect Frieza, a main villain. First of all, Goku didn't abandon his family because he was dead or either trying to save the planet. And on top of that, when Goku did train Gohan, he actually taught Gohan how to go Super Saiyan, a transformation which Goku unlocked through having a high battle power and aim. On top of that, Goku told Gohan during the training you should use Super Saiyan as much as your base form in order to evolve Super Saiyan into Super Saiyan 2, which obviously is a more stronger form, which ended up defeating a main villain because Gohan used Goku's signature Ki Blast, the Kamehameha, to defeat a main villain along with Super Saiyan 2. So Gohan didn't learn anything from Piccolo that ever helped defeat a main villain. Like, I'm sorry, my guy.